Today I have a crazy point guard build for you guys that gets a 99 perimeter defense and a 99 steal, still being able to finish at the rim, shoot, and dribble. This build is insane, so let's get straight into it. We're going to make this build at point guard, 6'7" for the height, 215 pounds with a 7'2" wingspan. Here's the full build right here, but definitely stay tuned. I'm going to be describing why each attribute is where it's at, so you definitely want to listen. Let's move down to the defense and talk about our ratings here. Starting out with our perimeter defense, we have a 97. Off rip, this is going to give us Hall of Fame Challenger, Hall of Fame On-Ball Menace, Hall of Fame Pick Dodger, Gold Immovable Enforcer, and Hall of Fame Off-Ball Pest. We also start off on this build with a 96 steal, which gives us Hall of Fame Glove and Hall of Fame Interceptor. And when you unlock your cap breakers, you can add +2 to perimeter defense and +3 to steal, which will give you a 99 perimeter defense and a 99 steal to unlock all of these badges on Legend. Even if you don't have cap breakers, this build is going to be an absolute menace on defense, but when you unlock the cap breakers, it's going to make you that much more dominant on the defensive side of the ball. Now I see a bunch of people making their lockdown builds with no block and no interior, so I decided to give this build a 74 block. Now this is nothing crazy, but it does give us bronze paint patroller and bronze high flying denier, and our interior defense is at a 61, so we're definitely tall enough. We have long arms. We also have strength, so we're going to be able to contest some big men in the lane as well. Let's talk about our playmaking next, where we get an 81 ball handle, which gives us bronze ankle assassin, silver handles for days, Hall of Fame strong handle, silver unpluckable, and our speed with ball is at a 75 for silver lightning launch. Now I'm sure a lot of you think an 81 ball handle and a 75 speed with ball is not the best to dribble on NBA 2K25, but I promise you guys I have a build with an 81 ball handle and I have tested silver lightning launch. Now you're not going to be a complete ISO god doing the craziest dribble moves in the game, but you're definitely going to have access to some decent animations, and I think having the Hall of Fame strong handle is going to allow you to get some nice physical blow-by animations and get to the rim. If you do make a build like this, definitely try to keep all of your dribble moves simple. Try to get 1 or 2 quick moves and get to the rim or get to your jump shot. But I think these badges and these ratings will be enough to be a pretty good dribbler in NBA 2K25. We also get a 65 pass accuracy for bronze brace starter and bronze dimer. Now I also know this is not the highest, but remember, this is a template, so if you want higher pass accuracy, you could drop some of the things and add more. I think 65 pass accuracy is a decent threshold, and you're going to be able to throw some decent passes, so that's good enough in my opinion. Moving up to our shooting, it's nothing crazy here as well, but we do get a 78 3 ball, which does give us bronze deadeye, silver set shot specialist, and bronze shifty shooter. And kind of like our playmaking, the main thing on offense on this build is we just want to be smart, right? We want to be smart with our dribble moves, and we want to be smart with the jump shots we take. I've tested the 78 3 ball, and you can be pretty consistent, especially on catch and shoots. So definitely just master your jump shot timing, get your hot zones, and you're definitely going to be able to hit with a 78 3 ball. Moving up to our finishing, the main things we get here is a 70 driving layup for bronze physical finisher and a 70 driving dunk, which will give us access to all of the park dunk animations, which will be pretty solid on this build, especially since we're 6'7", and we get a 40 standing dunk for the standing dunk animations. So some of you guys might be thinking this build is not very good on offense, but you do get a little bit of everything, and the main reason I have it set up like this is because the defense is really expensive on this build, but I think it's going to be worth it if you do want to be a straight up lockdown, and you have the ability to hit open jump shots, take people off the dribble, and finish at the rim a little bit. So I think this is a very well-rounded, super high perimeter defense and super high steal lockdown build. But let me know down in the comments section what you guys think of this build so far. Moving down to some of the last parts of the build, we get a 60 defensive rebound. This is just for bronze rebound chaser and bronze box out beast. Our physicals are pretty good on this build. We have a 78 speed, an 86 agility, an 85 strength, and a 60 vertical. The reason I have our strength at an 85 is for that gold immovable enforcer, and also for some of these other badges like Hall of Fame strong handle, and our agility is an 86. Now off the rip, this doesn't unlock you anything, but when you use your cap breakers to get your perimeter defense up to a 99, for legend on ball minutes, you also need an 86 agility, which we do get. So I have thought that out, so definitely keep that in mind if you're planning on making a build like this. Here are all the takeovers we get on this build. Not a ton of options, if I'm being completely honest. They're all defensive ones, but if you're making this build, you're here to play defense anyway, so these are some good takeovers, especially if you're focused on defense. So when we finalize our build, we get shades of Nate McMillan, Lonzo Ball, which I think is a very good comparison, and Drew Holiday, who has some great defense as well, and the name comes out to be a 3-and-D point. Let me know what you guys think of this build down in the comments section below, and remember, this is just a template. You can customize this in any way you want, but I think I have this build set up pretty good for a all-around build with super high perimeter and super high steal. If you do decide to make a build like this build will be very good, especially on the 3s and the 5s as the primary lockdown. You could also play point guard on this build, but I think it would be best as a secondary ball handler, so you can definitely catch it on the wing, do a couple quick dribble moves, get to the rim, pass to your teammates, stuff like that. But the main purpose of this build is to get steals and stops on the defensive end. That's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching. Peace.